The following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hammond will drive baseline. Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it!
That's McGar. McGar turns to the right side. Now he's going to take that shot on net. He got it!
Rushing dominance. Here's Penu again. Penu up the middle. Makes one miss, two miss. Penu off to the races again. Touchdown number 3. Yes!
Castor after it. Now Black for Castor. Castor scores!
We'll see if Drew Nelson can keep this one out. And he can, and he does. What a save on the PK.
Nielsen for 3. Count it for 3. Nielsen hits it from the left wing.
Kick is away. Short kick coming, taken at about the 21-yard line. And a nice return right up the middle. That's Murtis. James Murtis down the sideline, and he's going to go for 6. James Murtis, 79 yards.
And eventually pushed over by the Vikings. Johnson to the outside, DeBoer, and DeBoer with some power there on the outside and the kill.
Some Bitts to Hammond. Hammond to Hage. Inside to Van Dam with the slam. Oh, Cameron Van Dam on a Friday night.
Jump serve is over. Juleson, here's the set. Nisley for the win. She got it, and the Bismarck Century Patriots are your state champions.
And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. Without further delay, it's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the West Fargo Sports Arena getting ready for some girls hockey action. For these two teams, a non-conference matchup between the West Fargo United and the visiting East Grand Forks Green Wave. First time that we'll see the Green Wave's girls hockey team on Magnitude Sports. We've seen some of their other teams, basketball, and I think we had a football game featuring them at one point in time. But it'll be the first night for the girls hockey team. They are 1-5, the Green Wave are this year. The Green Wave started off the season with a 2-0 win over Crookston back on January 15th. And then they would fall 3-1 to Thief River Falls, a 7-3 loss to Fargo North South back on January 21st. And then another big loss, 7-0 to Fargo Davies on January 26th. And then a couple of 1-0 losses against Detroit Lakes, and Crookston gets the revenge over their 2-0 loss to East Grand Forks with a 1-0 win on February 2nd, bringing them into today's matchup against West Fargo United. After tonight, the Green Wave will have Detroit Lakes, Grand Forks, Crookston, Fergus Falls, Moorhead, Roseau, Warroad, Thief River Falls, Roseau again, and they'll wrap up the regular season on March 11th on the road at Moorhead, taking on the Spuds. For the West Fargo United team, let me pull that up here really quick. They are 3-8 with two ties that went, or 2 games that went into a shootout, I should say. A 3-1 win over Fargo North South to open up the season on December 15th. And then they would fall 4-0 to Fargo Davies, 4-2 to Grand Forks, 3-0 on the road at Minot. And then 4-0 win and a 5-1 win over Williston and Jamestown on January 9th and 12th. That would be the last time that they officially won a game in regulation. They would fall 6-1 to Fargo North South. They would lose 1-0, or I'm sorry, they would lose 2-1 in a shootout to Mandan in back-to-back home games for Mandan, or for West Fargo United, sort of in a way. They were both played in West Fargo, but Mandan was the home team in the second matchup. The matchup that went to a shootout on January 22nd was a 7 p.m. game, and then the two teams came right back here to the West Fargo Sports Arena at 1 o'clock in the afternoon after a scoreless overtime and a shootout, and Mandan Braves would defeat West Fargo United 2-0 in regulation. Move ahead to January 26th, another overtime loss for the West Fargo United, 3-2 to Thief River Falls on January 26th. And another 3-2 regulation loss to Crookston on January 28th. Most recently, here on Magnitude Sports, they would follow the Bismarck Blizzard 1-0. And then a 2-2 shootout loss to Fargo Davies on February 2nd. or I should say a 3-2 shootout loss to Fargo Davies. 2-2 in regulation, nothing in overtime, and then the extra point going to Fargo Davies in the shootout. That brings them in today's game against East Grand Forks. After tonight's matchup with the Green Wave, they're at Dickinson, at Devils Lake, and then at home or here at home against Williston and Minot. We'll have both of the games for Williston and Minot here live on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And then West Fargo United will wrap up the season on the road when they head up about an hour north from here to take on the Grand Forks Knight Riders on February 16th. So this should be a pretty good matchup here today. At least that's what we suspect. We'll dig deeper into this matchup here as we're about 5 minutes away from the teams coming back out onto the ice here. And we'll wrap up our pregame show after this break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. A couple minutes here before the teams will come back out onto the ice as the Zamboni is finished up. We have a clean sheet of ice out there for you. We're getting ready for the East Grand Forks Green Wave and the West Fargo United. Winner or loser doesn't matter in as far as conference standings for these two teams go. So we'll see if that affects play from what we're used to seeing from West Fargo United or not. This will actually be the first time I've seen East Grand Forks play, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect from them. All I can tell you is that they are 1-5 on the season, and they picked up their only win was on the opening night against Crookston, and they have not won since January 15th, so it's going on a couple of weeks here. Green Wave looking for a win here in West Fargo tonight. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Healing Touch Chiropractic, Dr. Tiffany Johnson in West Fargo. Also, Go Promo You have an upcoming event or need your logo on some merchandise, contact Casey or Twyla at Go Promo in West Fargo. Visit their website at justgopromo.com. Also, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union with a 97% satisfaction rate. It's clear why members love Town and Country Credit Union. Also, Van Dam Chiropractic, recovering from a car accident or a sports-related injury. Visit VanDamChiropractic.com to set up your free consultation with Dr. Scott Van Dam, proud supporter of winter sports here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. West Fargo United now coming out onto the ice. And you'll hear a few hand claps. And I don't see the green wave yet. I would imagine that they will come out from directly beneath us. If you've never been to the West Fargo sports arena here, it's a pretty, it's one of the, well, let me start off by saying it's a great facility, but it's also one of the unique facilities. It's the only high school facility that I've had a chance to step foot in that has netting around the complete rink. Some facilities have netting around parts of the rink or in the corners or behind the nets. But here at the West Fargo Sports Arena, it is completely enclosing the rink. So and there's very little to no opportunity for a puck to leave the ice and come out into the crowd. Here at the West Fargo Sports Arena. So if you have if that is a concern, you have some grandparents or whatever that want to come watch a game, and here comes the green wave. The West Fargo Sports Arena, unofficially, according to Mike Mason, one of the safest facilities here in North Dakota high school hockey. So once again, green wave coming out onto the ice now. They're going over the starting lineups, I believe. Let me take my headset off because they don't speak loud enough here to have me hear them. Well, if they were, then they're not doing it anymore. So Ashley Corbett will be your starting goalie for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. On the flip side, for West Fargo United, it'll be Maddie Buchert. And as always, they'll start with the visitors. If we have a individual singing the national anthem, we'll keep it here. Otherwise, we'll take one more commercial break. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Go Promo and Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union and Van Dam Chiropractic. Let's see if we can. There we go. Now they got their microphone working.
Jeff Hari and Justin Anderson. We ask for your support for our game officials and respect what calls the game. Tonight's medical coverage is provided by Essential Health, the official sports medicine team for West Fargo.
Tell you what, we're going to take a break because they're going to go into the national anthem, and we'll be right back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Now,
All right, now for your starting lineup. So starting with the East Grand Forks Green Wave.
At goalie, number 1, Ashley Corbett.
Ashley Corbett, a goalie, is a junior goalie for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Then you have the sophomore defenseman Claire Beck wearing number 5.
Also playing defense, number 6, CJ Mack.
And you have CJ Mack, who's a junior defenseman wearing number 6, skating up to the line right now. Lainey Pesh, wearing jersey number 9, is a senior forward for the Green Wave.
And playing center, number 12, Cara Ellis.
Maggie Plant, a freshman forward wearing number 11, and also Cara Ellis, a sophomore forward. And those are your starters for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. That's Maddie Buchert skating up to the line, your starting goalie for West Fargo United. And now Courtney Doctor is a freshman forward. Now skating up is Mallory Doctor, who's a sophomore defenseman.
And another wing, number 13, Regan Bentz.
Regan Bentz is an 8th grader.
And centering this line, number 14, Morgan Bentz.
And Morgan Bentz is a junior forward.
Let's play hockey.
And I couldn't quite see number 8. That is Maren Harlan was the other one that we missed there. She's a sophomore forward for West Fargo United. So once again, in goal, Madeline Buchert for the United and Ashley Corbett for the Green Wave. Courtney Doctor, Maren Harlan, Marley Doctor, Regan Bentz, and Morgan Bentz, your starters for West Fargo United. Claire Beck, CJ Mack, Lainey Pesh, Cara Ellis, and Maggie Plant, your starters for the Green Wave. So we are seconds away here, and we'll see, yeah. All right, we're underway here in the first period of play here between the Green Wave and West Fargo United. Green Wave bringing it up ice, putting it onto the stick of Ellis. Ellis in behind the red line. Now it's picked up in behind the net, taken away by United. Escapes into the corner, 16:37 and counting to play as a battle for the puck on the far side. Morgan Bentz will skate up on it, bring it out from in behind the red line, off the boards there onto the stick of, that's Peyton Harlan. And now a shot, oh, and it goes in. It went 5-hole off the stick of CJ Mack. And it's 1-0 East Grand Forks. That didn't take too long. And the Green Wave are on the board here on the road. Maddie Buchert had a goal similar to that one in our first game of 2021, so she's had a rough start to the year. But she usually rebounds after that first rough goal that she gives up. So don't expect this to mean anything. What's the word I'm looking for here? Don't automatically chalk this one up as a win here for East Grand Forks. Maddie Buchert, a much better goalie than she displayed on that particular play there. So inside 16 minutes to go as the Green Wave battle for it on the near board. Another shot, that one off the stick there. That is Trinity DeHealy. Now, once again, the goal calls are kind of soft, so I'm not sure who got the assist on that one. But I can tell you who scored it, and that was CJ Mack. Buchert will fire it back out here onto the stick of, that's Trisha Olafson. Olafson will lose it. They'll go back in behind the red line. Skating on it is Reese Rudolph. Rudolph will see the puck go past her onto the stick of her teammate Zoe Jarvis. Jarvis sends it over the blue line there, and missing it, reaching on the stick was Jillian Frost for East Grand Forks. Puck comes back to the checkered line. West Fargo will pick up possession of the puck. Try and work it out of their own zone. Send it through the blue lines, and that'll end up being an icing call. And now bring the face-off down to the other end of the ice. With 14:44 remaining here in the first period of play. Shots on goal unofficial, but right now they match up with the scoreboard here. And it's 1-0 on the score and 1-0 on shots on goal here in favor of East Grand Forks Green Wave. Green Wave will win the face-off, and now will be taken away there by Regan Bentz. Bentz in behind the net, and now Bentz will get it back. She'll ricochet it off the near boards. .14:23 and counting. Shot from the slot. Goes a little bit wide right. Puck escapes over the blue line as Frost will pick it up. Green Wave will work it over the checkered line, and they'll enter into the offensive zone. Shot may have been deflected on its way to the net there. Nice defensive play by Courtney Doctor, and now Buchert will cover this one up, stopping the clock with exactly 14 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Mike Mason with you here on the commentary. Monica on camera tonight. Certainly appreciate her coming out tonight. And also, we're live in Barnesville tonight with a wrestling triangular featuring Barnesville, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, and Crookston. So if you know any families that might be interested in that, that's live on Magnitude Sports right now, as well as this hockey game. Inside 14 minutes to play, picking it up for East Grand Forks is Lindsay Pesch. Pesch moves it up, and now it's taken away there by, that is Maya Jarvis. Maya Jarvis and her sister Zoe Jarvis just added to the West Fargo United roster about 2 weeks ago. And so far they have shown some talent and skills out there on the ice over the past 3 or 4 games that we've seen them here on Magnitude Sports. Puck will go in behind the red line. East Grand Forks will pick it up. He'll get ricocheted up into the air there off the stick of Trinity DeHealy. And now West Fargo will push it back into the zone, and United will get a change. Get some new skaters onto the ice, and now skating up along the near boards there's Regan Bentz. Bentz gets trapped in between 2 green jerseys, and the puck will escape all the way down here where it's picked up by Courtney Doctor. Doctor will bank it off the boards over the blue line. 12:40 and counting to go here in the first period of play. And now that puck will go all the way down for another icing call. Stops the clock with 12:35 to go, and that'll bring the face-off all the way down to the other end here to the left face-off circle, which is stick side of Ashley Corbett, the junior goalie for the Green Wave. Morgan Benson on the face-off here for West Fargo United. Puck will escape over the blue line. Morgan Bentz will skate back after it. Trailing her for East Grand Forks was Julia Nelson. And now the Green Wave will take it away. Right in front of the blue line. Shot was partially deflected off her stick and picked up there by Reese Rudolph. Now skating back after it is Courtney Doctor. Trailing her once again is Julia Nelson. Puck will come on into the near corner. Now off the near board. Skating up on it and getting a stick is CJ Mack, the goal scorer so far here for East Grand Forks Green Wave. And now taking it away is Peyton Harlan. Harlan will dump it in behind the red line. West Fargo United will get new skaters onto the ice. Couldn't quite control the puck, moving in front of the net. Got tangled up in the sticks of a couple Green Wave jerseys there. And puck will escape down into the near corner. In behind the net, skating up on it there is Maya Jarvis. And a couple passes later onto the stick of Sydney Dye. Sydney Dye, a freshman forward for West Fargo United. 11:27 and counting to go here. The shot on the way was stopped there by the stick of Trinity DeHealy. And had it not been for DeHealy, it would have been a straight shot for Corbett. And she would have had to make the save, but nice defense there by DeHealy. Keep the score 1-0. Banked off the near boards, pushed up ice there by off the stick of Olafson. And now Olafson will skate in off sides, and now stop the clock with 10:54 to go here in the first half of play. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. With a 97% satisfaction rate, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Neutral zone face-off, initially won by West Fargo, but then taken away immediately by the Green Wave. That's Jocelyn Brendan with the puck. West Fargo will pick it up in the slot, move it up over the blue line. Nice skating there by Zoe Jarvis. Jarvis still with the puck as she goes to the outside. Puck goes in behind the red line. And now Jarvis still has it. Nearly taken away. And now a shot from the point. That one is saved. Nice save there by Corbett. 10:21 and counting to go here in the first period of play. It's a 1-0 lead off a goal by C.J. Mack, the junior defenseman. That went 5-hole through Buchert. Courtney Doctor bounces off the board, now gets a shot on goal, and it might have went off the glove of Corbett into the back plexiglass. Inside 10 minutes to go now. Morgan Bentz has it. Morgan Bentz with a shot and a pad save by Corbett. Puck deflects into the near corner, now moved over to the far wall. In behind the red line. They'll chase after it into the near corner here. Morgan Bentz will get her stick on it. She'll backpedal around the defender, get it over the blue line. And now a battle for the puck here, neutral ice. Eventually scooped up there by Maya Jarvis. Two Jarvises, Maya and Zoe, 9 and 23. 9 is Maya. She has she doesn't have the puck right now. The 3 is crinkled up. That's actually Sydney Dye. Dye with a pass. Jarvis from the point. Dekes around the opponent. Backhanded shot, and that one was just a little bit left. Another shot up in front, and it scooted away out of the blue-colored ice there. And another shot and another save. And that will stop the clock with 8:45 to go here in the first period of play. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Healing Touch Chiropractic, Dr. Tiffany Johnson in West Fargo. Find out how chiropractic can change your life by visiting htchiro.com. Face-off won by the Green Wave, picked up by C.J. Mack in behind the net, and now it's stolen away. Picked up by Zoe Jarvis. Jarvis will have it poke checked off her stick there by East Grand Forks' Kara Ellis. Now West Fargo will get it back. Courtney Doctor has it, slides it across ice. Far side, eventually picked up there by, that is Emily Fuchs, I believe. Yes, it was. First time I think I've called her name all season, to be honest. 8:13 and counting to go. Green Wave bring it up here. That is Pesh. Poke checked off the stick there of Ellis. West Fargo United trying to get it back. Loose puck. Green Wave get there first, but not enough on that one. West Fargo will take it away. Morgan Bentz on the near boards now. Shoves it in behind the red line. West Fargo will collect it over on the far side. Pass into the middle, and that will be a shot. And that will stop the clock with 7:40 to go. Shots on goal. I have them 5 for 2. Scoreboard has it 4-2. So keep it. We'll take one away. So ours matches up. Face-off from the right face-off circle. The draw is won by East Grand Forks. And now through center ice. Here come the Green Wave. With the puck is Kendra Emery. Emery is a junior forward for the Green Wave. 7:25 and counting to go here in the first period of play. It's a 1-0 lead off a goal by C.J. Mack. I believe that goal was assisted, but I did not hear the goal call, and I did not see the assist if that occurred. 7:05 and counting to go. Puck will ricochet into the near boards. United will pick it up. Bringing it up the near side here is Olafson. Olafson will dump it in behind the red line, skating up on it and giving it right back to Olafson. Olafson with a backhanded shot and almost had a rebound opportunity as well. And now the shots will be 5-2. So the face-off will come to the right side of Corbett, her glove side. Official skate in with 6:51 to go. Draw is won by West Fargo United, but immediately taken away by Frost behind the red line for East Grand Forks. Green Wave will dump it back in there as trying to get control of it was Julia Nelson. And now taken away is Jarvis here on the near side. Jarvis harassing, and it's eventually picked up by CJ Mack. Mack will get a pass over to the far boards as they try and send it through neutral ice, but West Fargo's right there to recollect the puck. And pass is intercepted. It is intercepted by Julia Nelson as she moves it into the Green Wave offensive zone with 6:14 to go. In behind the net, loose puck will be picked up here, and the Green Wave will have to retreat. They'll dump it in, and Green Wave will get a change. The pass from Buchert will be deflected up into the net on the interception. The shot right back to Buchert off the stick of Lindsay Pesch, a senior defenseman. And I'll stop the clock with exactly 6 minutes to go here in the first period of play from West Fargo Sports Arena. Draw is won by the Green Wave. In behind the red line, 5:55 and counting to go here in the first period of play. 1-0 off the goal by the junior defenseman CJ Mack. Mack check that. That was Plant, excuse me. And now it's taken away. 2-on-3, back the other way. Shot and a rebound, and it's right in front and nearly covered it up, and somebody pushed it off into the near boards. But that was a golden opportunity for West Fargo United. Shots on goal now 7-3. And tripped up in the middle. We'll have a penalty here. The Green Wave will go on an extra attacker on the delayed penalty. And now they'll go on the power play with the whistle. Going to the box is Peyton Harlan, the junior forward for West Fargo United. First power play opportunity of the game for either team if you're just joining us. .5:18 to go here in the first period. Green Wave win the draw. They're on the power play. Shot muffled it, misfired from the point, and now West Fargo United will dump it down to the other end. That will take off a good 10 or so seconds. 5:05 and counting to go. Minute 45 in the power play. So the Green Wave has spent most of this power play on the wrong side of the blue line. And now they get it through neutral ice. And on the far side, there's Ellis. Ellis will drop it back for Plant. Back to Ellis, and now Mack. Mack with another shot, got deflected off to the right side. Minute 20 on the power play here for the Green Wave. 4:35 and counting to go in the first period of play. Shot, and that one will be saved. It got deflected out into the far corner. We'll credit that as a shot, 7-4. 1 minute to go on the Green Wave power play. And can West Fargo get it out? No. That shot, almost deflected in, but went a little bit wide left. I believe that was off the stick of Pesch. Ponytail covering up the jersey number, so I think it was Pesch, but if I was wrong, I apologize. And now skate in off sides. That'll stop the clock with 4:01 to go and leave 44 seconds remaining on the power play. We'll have a neutral zone face-off here. Marin Harland and Kendra Emery in on the face-off. Green Wave win the face-off, collected there by Jocelyn Brendan. Had to look further down on the roster for that one. 3:48 and counting, 30 seconds to go on the power play. Puck comes out to the point, shot on the way, deflected by Buchert into the near corner. That'll go into the books as a shot. Green Wave will control it. They'll keep it in the zone. 19 seconds to go on the power play. 3:35 and counting. from the point here is C.J. Mack. Mack, now she'll get the pass back, and a one-timer is gloved and dropped, and a whistle will stop play with 8 seconds on the power play. C.J. Mack almost getting a second goal in a similar fashion as she got her first goal, as Buchert almost dropped that one, and, well, not almost, she did drop it, but this time it didn't go through her legs like the last time it did. 5 seconds on the power play. And that shot up high and gloved, and that will officially end the power play. 0.01 on the power play. So we'll just call it full strength hockey now. 3:18 to go, first period of play here from the West Fargo Sports Arena. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Go Promo and Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo, along with Sean Carlson and Town and Country Credit Union, among others, supporting high school sports this winter here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. West Fargo United kills off the penalty, and now they bring it back. 2-on-2 with one trailing. Shot goes in behind the net. It'll be picked up there by Peyton Harlan. Harlan will see the puck go through neutral ice. Her teammate there, Maya Jarvis, will get it. And now the Green Wave are pressuring. They'll take the puck away. With the puck is Aaliyah Oshie. And now West Fargo United will bring it back. Harlan will scoot it in behind the net, where it's picked up on the far side there by Jarvis. Now comes back to the near side. And trying to poke check it away there was Maddie Glinke. Now Green Wave will get a change. They'll get some fresh skaters onto the ice, at least 3 new ones, as West Fargo United will make a nice crisp pass from wall to wall and bringing it up into the blue line, or into the offensive zone, is Sydney Dye. Dye with a pass in the middle there. It was intended, I believe it was Gord. And now the puck picked up at the checkered line and stolen away. They'll get a pass, get it onto the stick of Ellie Bowen. Bowen with a shot that got deflected up high into the back plexiglass. Inside 2 minutes to go here, the first period of play. Shots on goal even at 8-8 between the United and Green Wave. And now back the other way here, Sydney Dye. Dye centering pass and off the left pad and then covered up by Corbett. I'll go into the books as a shot, at least in my book, and now, yes, it will. They will agree with me. So 9-8 is our score, or is our shots on goal score, I should say. 1-0 is our score. C.J. Mack with the goal earlier in the first period here, and the draw will come stick side of Corbett. United wins it. They'll put a shot, and it may have deflected off the skate there. Possibly couldn't quite catch the jersey number of the Green Wave player that might have gone off the skate. And here's an opportunity as a West Fargo United defender slips, but then they couldn't cash in on it initially. And they'll get maybe one more opportunity here, and the luck of the coin flip, luck of the draw, the 50-50 goes to West Fargo United on that one. Shots even up at 9-9 as the faceoff will come to the glove side, or check that, the stick side of Maddie Buchert. 1:13 and counting to go here in the first period of play as West Fargo United wins the draw. They'll bank it off the boards. Keeping it in the zone momentarily was Pesh. Now the puck will cross the 2 blue lines. Green Wave will pick it up back in the West Fargo United offensive zone. Inside a minute to go. Hard hit in the far corner there, allowed the puck to come loose. Now along the near boards. And the Green Wave will take it away. They'll get it over the blue line. United will have to retreat, and they'll have to retreat back, and they will take the icing as the Green Wave tried to make a change. 42.2 seconds remaining as the faceoff will come down to the left faceoff circle, stick side of Ashley Corbett, the junior goalie for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. West Fargo United wins the draw, and the shot got deflected. It was going wide right anyway. The deflection actually put it closer to the net than it should have been had it not been deflected. Puck will be picked up there by Pesh. And now the Green Wave will lose it. 10 seconds to go. United shot, and no. That one scoots to the far side. Looks for the wraparound. 5 seconds to go here in the period. And that'll wrap it up. We're 1-0 in favor of the Green Waves. CJ Mack with the goal. Shots on goal, 9-9. And we'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network with your first intermission report.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Hayes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. First intermission here. Green Wave lead on an unassisted goal by C.J. Mack. Fired from the point, went 5 through the legs of Maddie Buchert. That is where we sit right now. No scoring since then. One penalty, but Green Wave 0 for 1 on the power plays thus far. So not a whole lot to talk about in the first period of play, but once again, a mere fluke, and it seems to happen at the start of the game for Maddie Bucher on a couple of other games too. And but she always rebounds, and that's one of the cool things. If you've had a chance to watch the West Fargo United broadcast this season so far here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, she always bounces back, and she proves to everybody that she's a much better goalie than a couple of those goals would suggest otherwise. So, don't have a lot of information on the Minnesota side as far as standings, but we can go ahead and take a look at the. Let's go ahead and take a look at the boys' standings since we got a little bit of extra time today. North Dakota East Region, Grand Forks Central sitting at 12-1 with South Shanley right behind them at 10-4. Red River and Fargo Davies. Now Fargo Davies at number 4 at 8-4, and their 4 losses are to the 3 teams right above them in the rankings. Red River, Central twice, I believe, and South Shanley. Maybe it was Central once and Red River twice. I can't recall off the top of my head. But so that's a frustrating number 4 place to be in, at number 4 there for Fargo Davies fans. West Fargo Cheyenne right behind them at 8-5. They're playing some pretty good hockey right now. Don't be surprised if they bump up here in the near future. And also Fargo North. Don't let that 5-8 record fool you. They're playing some pretty good hockey right now as well. Over on the West Region side, Jamestown, Minot, Bismarck Century, your top 4 on the West Region. For girls standings in North Dakota side, Fargo North South with a win over Bismarck catapulted them into first place. That was the game we had for you last Saturday here on Magnitude Sports. 1-point win for Fargo North South over the Blizzard. Fargo Davies sitting in between those two at 12-2. We'll see Bismarck and Grand Forks on February 13th, I believe it is. Yes, 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. We'll actually be traveling to Bismarck to broadcast that game between the Blizzard and the Grand Forks Knight Riders on February 13th. So circle that one on your calendar, as that one could play a role in those standings here in a couple of weeks from now, as that is near the end of the regular season. Then you have Minot, who's also playing really good hockey, even though they're at 10-7. They've lost a couple games recently. They were a number 1 team earlier in the season, and Mandan picking up a couple wins over West Fargo United, which is what pretty much separates their 6 and 7 position. And they got Wilson, Jamestown, Devils Lake, and Dickinson rounding out those standings there. On the girls' side, your top 15 goalies look like this. A little bit skewed in the number 1 and 2 spots, since those are your backup goalies for Bismarck and Fargo Davies. But Kennedy Cook at number 3, or you could probably say she's at number 1 right now, with 91.9% save percentage. Jillian Ackerman from Minot, as I was saying when we were looking at those standings, don't let that win-loss record fool you there. Fargo North South, Olivia Gowan, 91.9% save percentage. And then Bismarck's starting goalie, Carson Hellman, 91.2% save percentage. Brooklyn Scarrett and Noelle Lewis at 1 and 2 have together only played about a little over 3 games of hockey. And when you don't allow a goal, that gives you a nice save percentage and puts you at the top. So smile on your face for the sophomore goalie, for Bismarck, Brooklyn Scarrett. Taking a look at the scoring leaders on the girls' side, you have Morgan Savagel from Fargo Davies, 18 goals, 17 assists, 35 points on the season. Riley Bartz from Fargo North South, who scored 6 of those 24 goals in the game against Jamestown here on Magnitude Sports a couple weeks ago. And that tack on 8 assists for 32 points total. Kylie Autry, Josie Frosley, Fargo Davies, Shaylee Richards of Grand Forks, Abby Promisberger, Fargo North South, who scored two hat tricks in 2 games that was Riley Bartz who did that. But Abby Promisberger did get a hat trick in the last game against the Bismarck Blizzard, where Fargo North South would win 3-2 in that game. Then you got Kaya Johnson, Olivia Opheim, and the list continues on down there through the top 20. You want to see 21 through everybody else? I believe it's about 140 players that they got ranked from top to bottom. Head to North Dakota, or check that, ndhighschoolhockey.com, as all these stats and numbers and standings are brought to you from the North Dakota High School Hockey website, and we certainly appreciate them allowing us to use their data and information in our broadcast here on Magnitude Sports. Well, we're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second period of play. Once again, you can find us online, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You can order a DVD copy of this game by going to msportsnet.com/DVD and check out our upcoming game schedule. As you'll see, we'll be busy tomorrow. Barnesville and Osakis, there we go. West Fargo, Fargo Davies, and boys basketball. That Barnesville-Osakis game is a girls basketball game, even though it's not listed there. And then Perham, Brainerd, and Minnewaska area in wrestling at 5 o'clock. And that's all tomorrow on Friday. You can dig deeper into that broadcast schedule at our website, msportsnet.com. We're going to take another break, and when we return, it's puck drop for period number 2. And we'll make that 1 minute here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
All right, there's the buzzer. We're moments away from puck drop of period number 2 here. The East Grand Forks Green Wave with a 1-0 lead over West Fargo United. Off a goal on a shot from the point that went 5-hole through the legs of Buchert off the stick of C.J. Mack. The goal was officially unassisted. Went downstairs to the press area to just get confirmation on that. It was indeed an unassisted goal for the junior defenseman C.J. Mack, and that's where we sit at 1-0 here as we start the second period of play. Shots on goal, 9-9 through one period of play. I'll make a note of that here so we can have it ready for our post-game show. Done. Morgan Bentz in the face-off circle there, up against Lainey Pesh. And another goal right off the start of the second period, and we're knotted up at 1-1. I believe it was Peyton Harlan with the goal. That took 8 seconds to score. And now Morgan Bentz and Pesh will square off again here. We'll try and get the goal call. They are kind of soft on the announcements here. Crank up the mic a little bit would help. And they're about to make it right now.
Here's your West Fargo United scoring. Number 18, Peyton Harlan.
It is indeed Peyton Harlan.
Number 14, Morgan Bent. At 16:52.
All right, Peyton Harlan assisted by Morgan Bentz to tie it up at 1-1 here. 16:07 and counting to go now in the second period of play. Shots even up at 10 apiece. Comes back, and they could not keep it in the blue line, so United will have to retreat out of the offensive zone. Both teams will get a couple new skaters onto the ice, and they're going to whistle that offside. Stops the clock with 15:46 to go here in the second. Once again, broadcast coverage of today's game for West Fargo United in the East Grand Forks Greenway, brought to you by Go Promo, Van Dam Chiropractic, Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, and Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. With the puck right now is Jason Brendan for the East Grand Forks Green Wave, and now that's taken away. 3-on-2 back the other way if United hurries. Emily Fuchs, shot, deflected back into the back boards. And now the puck will come back out to the point. Glinke will pick it up. Glinke will bounce it off the boards and get it right back. Puck will scoot over the blue line, over both blue lines, and they'll chase it down to the red line, but not before the icing call. Stopping the clock with 15:13 to go here in the second period of play. That will bring the face-off all the way down to the right face-off circle, glove side of Ashley Corbett. Well, if the only goals scored tonight are in that goal, then that would favor East Grand Forks. But we'll see. We'll see here what these two teams can do here in the second period. West Fargo coming out, taking 8 seconds to tie the game up at 1-1. Off a goal by Peyton Harlan that was assisted by the junior Morgan Bentz. Harlan has it again, far side, and she'll keep it through the zone, gains the blue line, looks for a shot, deflected off the stick there of the defenseman. I believe that was Aaliyah Oshie. And now Green Wave will bring it into neutral ice. 14.5 to go, and that shot will bounce past Bucher into the backboards. That shot will scoot a little bit wide left into the near boards here, and no, play will continue on. Looked like a cross check from behind for a moment there, but no call, no whistle, play on, the officials say. A couple exchanges of the puck here, and West Fargo United will eventually control it. On the stick right now of Maya Jarvis, and now it's taken away, and a shot got deflected into the far boards on its way to the net. 13:41 and counting. Another shot from the point that's deflected on the far side. And now scooting up quickly up the ice here with the puck for West Fargo United is Cambry Gordy. Gordy centering pass, and the one-timer was not there. Shot from the slot, and that one's deflected. Goes out to the far boards where it's picked up by Reese Rudolph. Rudolph will fire it in behind the net with 13:20 to go. Tied up at 1-1. Goals by CJ Mack for the Green Wave, as well as Morgan Bentz for West Fargo United. Lainey Pash now with the puck. Puck will come loose. It'll be picked up by Zoe Jarvis. And Jarvis will bring it up. United will gain the blue line. They'll get back onto the stick of Jarvis. She'll go into the offensive zone. Deke around a couple of defenders. Lost the puck momentarily. Scoots over the blue line. West Fargo United will have to retreat. And they'll put a shot on net. That'll go into the books as a shot, as the goalie had to save it. 12:43 and counting to go. Shots now 12-10 in favor of West Fargo United. But here comes Lainey Pesh. For a second there, just the way things were all mixed up, it looked like we had a broken stick. But that is not the case. Green Wave will get a couple shots, or a couple new players onto the ice, is what I meant to say. And another shot here for United. Now it's Maya Jarvis. Jarvis will put another shot on that. They'll battle for the puck in behind the net there, behind Corbett. 12:07 and counting to go here in the second period. Another shot, a deflection, rebound opportunity, and it's in! And United have taken the lead 2-1. The goal is going to go to Morgan Bentz, who got the assist on the previous goal. I believe Maya Jarvis might get the assist. We'll see if we can get the official goal call on that. So 2 goals here in the first 6 minutes of the second period gives West Fargo United the lead. We'll see if they can continue the attack here or if the Green Wave will have an opportunity to respond. Shots 15-10. Puck will come loose. Skating up on it there is Regan Bentz, an 8th grader. She'll fire it over here to Mallory Doctor. Doctor will send it into neutral ice where the puck will come loose.
Number 14, Morgan Bentz. And number 9, Maya Jarvis. That's Bentz.
So it was indeed Maya Jarvis who got the assist on the Morgan Bentz goal. Opportunity in front, deflected. Now Green Wave bring it back. 1-on-1 with a couple trailing. Shot and a save. Glove save. Rebound attempt. And the goal is in. We're tied at 2. It's now 2-2, and I believe it was Ellis possibly who got the goal. And yes, it was, as she finally comes out of the hugs of her teammates there. Kara Ellis on a rebound off a save by Bentz. Puts it into the back of the net, and it's tied at 2-2 now here with 10:54 to go in the second period of play. In an entertaining game we have on tap here for you tonight here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Couple of teams who have struggled against their conference opponents come out here and play a state or region state tournament caliber type game here. With the exception of maybe that first goal, this has been a pretty good game. Here, pretty good show of skills and talent from both teams on the ice today. Loose stick on the ice. Green Wave will bring it back. Along the near boards here is Emery. Emery with a shot and a glove save by Buchert. Nothing getting by her this time around. That'll bring the face-off to the left face-off circle. 10-12 here, knotted up at 2-2 in the second. The draw is won by East Grand Forks. Poke checked away and picked up in the behind the net there by Maddie Glinke for West Fargo United, and then East Grand Forks gets it right back.
Number 12, Kara Ellis, assisted by number 9,
Lainey Pesh will get the assist on the Kara Ellis goal. Some action right in front and right behind the net, and now it'll go all the way down, and it'll be picked up by the Green Wave in behind their own net. 9:41 and counting to go here in the second period of play. We're all tied up at 2-2 as Glinke had it for a moment now. A couple passes later, a ricochet off the skate of Peyton Harlan in behind the net where it's picked up by the Green Wave. It'll be brought back. A nice pass there from Oshie and deflected around into center ice, and now picking it up is Brendan. Brendan with a shot, deflected up into the netting, and that one actually did go out of play as it found its kind of like Plinko on the Price is Right. It just hit the net and found the right little clicks to go on the other side of the glass. And if you're listening in our pregame show, I said this was one of the safer places to play hockey or attend a hockey game at. As this another shot there. This rink is completely enclosed by netting all the way around. Skating up on it is Marin Harlan. Harlan with a pass and a backhanded shot attempt there by Sydney Dye does not go in. And now another backhanded shot. Goes a little bit wide right there off the stick of Julia Nelson. Two-on-one shot off the glove of Buchert into the far corner. Picked up there by Jarvis for West Fargo United. 8:27 and counting to go here. Ooh, that looked like it hurt, but she got right back up, and that'll be an icing call. Stops the clock with 8:17 to go. It'll bring the face-off down to the other end here. Let's see, I believe it's going to be to the stick side of Corbett, and it will be on the left. The draw will come from the left face-off circle. 8:17 and counting now to go as they drop the puck. That shot will get deflected and stay along the far boards. Just scooping it up there is DeHealy. And dumping it back in behind the red line there is Maya Jarvis. So CJ Mack scored first unassisted to make it 1-0 in favor of the Green Wave. And then Peyton Harlan would score to make it 1-2, or 1-1, excuse me. Morgan Bentz would score to make it 2-1. And now Karen Ellis scores to make it 2-2. .7:21 and counting to go here. Green Wave have the puck. Couple of passes, misfired on the one-timer there, and tried to fire it in like a rocket from the slot. And Green Wave, nice job of keeping it in the zone there. CJ Mack would spin and keep it in front of the blue line. And once again, the Green Wave keeping it in the zone. West Fargo United now gets it out. It's been a while, took a good minute off the clock there, and now we'll have an icing call, and the puck will come right back down to the side of the ice that West Fargo United couldn't get it out of just recently here. Stops the clock with 6:54 to go. Once again, we're tied up at 2-2. Shots on goal 17-16 in favor of the Green Wave. As the draw comes glove side of Maddie Buchert. Won by the Green Wave initially, and now Buchert will have to cover that one up. Stops the clock with 6:49 to go. Green Wave will keep the puck in the zone as Jarvis tried to get it out. But Green Wave took it right away. Now battle for a puck along the near boards here. And coming away with it is Harlan. That's Marin Harlan in behind the net. And a collision, a loose puck, and West Fargo United will keep it. They have a 2-on-2 with 3 trailing. Trying to get it onto the stick there of Gordy. Gordy in behind the net being harassed by Jillian Frost. Comes back out to the point, had trouble controlling it. Firing it off the near boards was Courtney Doctor trying to get it up to check that to Sydney Dye. Now Jarvis comes away with it. Poke checked off her stick. Doctor will send it in behind the red line onto the stick there of Emily Fuchs. And that one nearly went in. It went off the pad and just skated across the red line to the goal and off to the far boards. Now back to neutral ice. Skating in is Olafson. Olafson will push it into the corner. One new skater onto the ice here for the Green Wave as that puck will go cruising like a Ferrari down to the other end of the ice, and that'll bring the face-off all the way down to this end of the ice at a little bit slower pace. 5:34 to go as they play the Beverly Hills Cop theme. I like some of the theme songs they got here at West Fargo Sports Arena. Morgan Bentz will pick it up in behind the net. Fire it onto the far boards as the official jumps up to allow the puck to pass through. 5:15 and counting. Chipped up, nearly went into the West Fargo United bench area. And now the Green Wave will collect it at the checkered line. On the near boards, here's Maddie Petrovich. 2-on-1. Now another United joins the crew. And a nice bank off the boards here to try and keep possession. It hits the net. That'll stop the clock. It's the equivalent of a puck being out of play. 4:52 to go here in the second period of play. Tied up at 2-2. CJ Mack scored first to make it 1-0 for the Green Wave. Peyton Harlan would score to tie it at 1-1. Morgan Bentz would score to give West Fargo United a 2-1 lead. And not more than a couple minutes later after that, Kara Ellis would score to tie it back up at 2-2, and that's where we sit right now here between the United and Green Wave. A few Green Wave fans off to my left, and the West Fargo United fans off to my right. That'll go into the books as a shot. Puck will escape over to the far boards. Some stick checking at the blue line, and now West Fargo United will come away with it. They'll push it in the corner. United will get a couple new skaters onto the ice. Picked up in behind the net there by Sidney Dye. Dye looking for somewhere to pass it to, and Dye will catch up to it, but Olofsson is there as well. Pass out to the point. Now the shot on the way, and it was actually stopped by the back right skate of Zoe Jarvis on its way to the net. Picked up in front of the opposite blue line here by Maya Jarvis. And West Fargo United will hold on. Mallory Doctor. Picked up by Jarvis. That's Zoe Jarvis. And Jarvis still with the puck. Shot, and that one saved. Deflected off into the near boards. .320 and counting to go here in this one. One goal in the first period, 3 goals in the second period, and if that pattern continues, logically, it would suggest we have 2 goals in the third period, but we'll see. Delayed offside call is called off as the Green Wave get over the blue line successfully. West Fargo United controlling it in their own zone. And now Jarvis skates in, but it's poke checked off her stick by the Green Wave. I believe that's Rasmussen. No, check that. It was 20 and not 30. It was Oshie, excuse me. Oshie will skate off. Green Wave will get another skater onto the ice to replace her. 2:17 and counting to go here in the second period of play. Pair of 14s chasing after it. Morgan Bentz will get beat there by Lindsay Pesh. Now the battle for the puck on the far boards. Coming away with it there is DeHealy. 2 minutes to go in the second period. And the puck will race over the blue line. They'll have to chase it down. Buchert will come out, bank it off the near boards, and it's picked up by Petrovic. Petrovic couldn't do nothing, which allowed Buchert to get back to her goal, but Petrovic looking to score, and collision at center ice, and now that's going to bring a whistle, and we'll see what the call is here. And West Fargo United is going to go on the power play. They're going to call it on East Grand Forks. So this is the second power play of the game, the first one for United. Going to the box is Lainey Pesh, who had the assist on one of the 2 goals, a senior forward for the Green Wave. West Fargo will win the draw, but it goes over the blue line. That'll chew up the first 10 or 15 seconds of the power play here. Minute 50 to go in the power play. Matter of fact, if they do not score, this power play will actually carry over into the third period for about maybe 18 seconds approximately. Green Wave will push it in behind the red line. West Fargo United will work it out from behind their own net. 90 seconds to go in the power play. So it'll be 22 seconds of 5-on-4 hockey for West Fargo United to start the third period if a goal is not scored before the end of the second. Greenway will control it here. 1:09 on the power play, 45 in the period. And looking for a shorthanded opportunity, CJ Mack. No, cannot get it. West Fargo United will bring it back the other way through neutral ice. They got one new skater onto the ice, two new skaters onto the ice, and they'll get a couple more onto the ice. And now racing after it there is Laney Pesh, who had an assist on one of the two Green Wave goals. Pesh still with it. Dumps it off. Deke shot and chipped over to the left side of the net. 8 seconds to go in the period. 28 on the power play. And that'll bring us to the second intermission. So officially, they'll have 21 seconds of the power play here for West Fargo United to start the third period of play. We'll chalk up our notes here and come back with your second intermission report right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Fargo Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Hayes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
All right, welcome back. Second intermission, all knotted up at 2-2 here between the Green Wave and West Fargo United. Shots on goal, 21-16 in favor of the Green Wave. West Fargo United scored 8 seconds into the second period to tie the game at 1-1. And now, coming into the third period, they'll have 21 seconds of a 5-on-4 power play to see if they can't score again early in the third period. But we'll see what happens. Game summary so far. CJ Mack scored on a 5-hole goal from the point unassisted to make it 1-0 in favor of East Grand Forks early in the first period of play. That would be all the scoring that we would have. East Grand Forks would have a power play opportunity in that first period of play, but they would not capitalize on it. They're 0 for 1 on the power play so far here in the contest. Shots on goal at the end of the first were tied up at 9-9. We'd move ahead to the second. 8 seconds in, Peyton Harlan scores, assisted by Morgan Bentz to make it 1-1. And then, I didn't write down the time, but it was not more than a couple minutes later, Morgan Bentz would score again, this one assisted by Maya Jarvis to make it 2-1 in favor of West Fargo United. And once again, it certainly did not take long for the Green Wave to answer, as Kara Ellis would get a rebound shot off the left pad of Maddie Bucher, and the assist would be accredited to, what's her first name? Lindsay, let me double check here. Laney Pench. Okay, there's 2 L's. 2 L, there's Laney and Lindsay. So instead of writing L, I'm going to have to write the full first name here. Give me 1 second. Laney Pesh gets the assist on the Kara Ellis goal to make it 2-2 and tie it up for East Grand Forks. Shots in the second period, 12-7 in favor of the Green Wave to make a game total after 2 periods of 21-16. That's going to wrap it up for your summary. Once again, West Fargo United will have 21 seconds on a power play to start the third period of play. Broadcast coverage brought to you tonight by Healing Touch Chiropractic and Go Promo in West Fargo. Also, our friend Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union and Van Dam Chiropractic. Check out our new website. Click on any of the logos of the sponsors that you hear about in tonight's broadcast. You have an opportunity to patronize those businesses. We would certainly appreciate it. If you missed this game and if you have family that missed the game and you don't want to give away the final score, you can send them to our website at msportsnet.com. And under the On Demand button, click on Archives. You'll come to this screen right here. And simply click on the word Watch next to the game that you're looking for. And once these games go final tonight, that portion of our website will be updated. For West Fargo fans, I will mention this. Had some internet issues at the gym at West Fargo in your girls' basketball game against Fargo North. Says backup loading. That is actually already loaded. I just personally forgot to update the website for the watch link. So I will get that updated for you. And those games are available if you missed it. And uninterrupted. It was the recorded version that was not affected by the live streaming issues. So FYI to West Fargo fans, that game is now available, both the JV and the varsity, on our website. We had no issues with the C-team game, but we did with JV and varsity. So JV and varsity now available on our YouTube channel, and we'll get the watch links on our website here ASAP for you as well. Also, you can click on the stories button and get game recaps or any other news-related story related to Magnitude Sports. msportsnet.com, click on stories. You'll come to this page right here. You can see that we have all the game recaps and other news, too, as we started our 9th high school sport just a couple weeks ago. And now, after that one test broadcast, I guess you could say, we've locked in 2 teams and have covered 100% coverage of their home wrestling meets. That includes Barnesville Trojans and the Perham Yellow Jackets. Matter of fact, Barnesville Trojan Wrestling is live right now on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. They're taking on the Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels in duel number 3, match number 3 of the Triangular at Barnesville High School tonight. I want to say thanks to Jesse, who has the commentary on that game this evening. Also, you can find us online and you can order a DVD of this game. msportsnet.com/DVD is where you need to go. msportsnet Live on Twitter. One word, Magnitude Sports on Instagram. That's brand new. So if you find us and we only have like 150 followers, that's us. That's brand new. We started that about maybe a month ago, so we're good there. And youtube.com/Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to select your preference of all, none, or some. Also, facebook.com/MSportsNetFB Live is another place you can watch the games. If something's going wrong with YouTube or if something's going wrong with Facebook, you can watch the games on YouTube. So make sure you like and follow the Facebook page and you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you have both backups just in case one goes down. That's going to wrap it up here. We have about 4 minutes before the start of the third period of play. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll wrap up our second intermission right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Fargo Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
All right, second intermission about to wrap up here as the 2 teams come back out onto the ice. And we're knotted up at 2-2. We'll see who can break the tie first. And, well, depending on how soon that happens, we might see another tie at 3-3 the way this game has been going. But let's start with where we're at, 2-2 right now. C.J. Mack in the first period scoring unassisted to make it 1-0 East Grand Forks. And then would move ahead to the second period. Peyton Harlan on an assist by Morgan Bentz would score with 8 seconds into the period to tie it up 1-1. A couple minutes later, Morgan Bentz scores on an assist by Maya Jarvis to make it 2-1. And then a couple minutes later, Kara Ellis, assisted by Lainey Pesh, ties it up at 2-2 for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. First period, 9-9 on shots. Second period, 12-7 on shots in favor of the Green Wave for a game total of 21-16 here. And we are ready now for the third period. And we're underway in the final period of regulation here. We'll see if one of these two teams can break the 2-2 tie. 16:51. Don't forget they are on a power play for another 7 seconds. And they score on a power play goal. It got deflected. Sydney Dye will get the deflection for the power play goal. Check that. It will be Regan Bentz, the 8th grader. There's a 1 in front of that 3. Sorry, United fans. So return us to full strength hockey. That will go into the books as a power play goal. And it's 3-2. This took them a little longer than 8 seconds this time. It took them 27 seconds, I believe it was. Still waiting on the official call, but I believe we got it right. Regan Bentz, the 8th grader. And we'll see if they credit an assist to that or not. And I believe our announcement's coming right now.
Here is your West Fargo United scoring. On the goal, number 13, Regan Bentz. Assisted by number 18, Peyton Harlan. And number 2, Courtney Doctor. And 3 seconds into the third period, Bentz from Harlan and Doctor.
Peyton Harlan and Sydney Doctor will get the first and second assist on the goal by Regan Bentz, the 8th grader. And a glove save there, dropped and then moved away with the stick, and another shot on goal. So a couple of shots there for the Green Wave. 24-17 the official count now. We'll put one more on the board there for East Grand Forks. Well, the Green Wave have plenty of time here to tie this one back up. I was not trying to play predict the future or anything like that, but Buchert will cover that one up. Stops the clock with 14:55 to go here as they blast the music in the West Fargo Sports Arena. Somebody forgot to turn down the volume after the goal was scored, I think. 14:51 and counting. And now back the other way. It's a 1-on-2, and Peyton Harlan moving the puck up ice. And now stop the clock with 14:25 to go, and East Grand Forks will get some new skaters onto the ice. West Fargo United scoring 8 seconds into the second period and 27 seconds into the third period, and now they have a 3-2 lead as a result. Kara Ellis, who scored one of the goals, momentarily had the puck in behind the net. Now they'll battle for it. It's eventually picked up by Laney Pesh, who has one of the assists on the two East Grand Forks goals so far. Battle for it at center ice. East Grand Forks Green Wave will eventually get it back. Puck off the near boards, and that'll be an icing call, stopping the clock with 13:51 to go, bringing the face-off all the way down to the right face-off circle, glove side of Ashley Corbett. Inside 14 minutes to go here in the third period, and a 3-2 lead for the home team, West Fargo United. Looking for a Green Wave answer here for the East Grand Forks fans, and we'll see if they can deliver one for you. It's been a good one so far. That'll be CJ Mack, the first goal scorer, with the puck now. In behind her own net, banks it off the near boards, up onto the stick of Jocelyn Brendan. Nice pass, center of the ice. Was in the slot, now passes it through the slot into the near corner. 13:05 and counting to go here in the third period of play, and a one-goal lead for West Fargo United. Laney Pesh was looking for an opportunity there, but her little flip was poke-checked off her stick and ended up eventually behind the net. And now the near boards, it's Morgan Bentz. And that one's poke-checked off her stick, sent in there off the stick of Reese Rudolph, and picked up over on the far side by, I believe that was, there's two L's, Lindsay Pesh, number 14. Now Bentz has it once again. Moved back into the offensive zone by DeHealy. 12:22 and counting to go as West Fargo United gets the puck back once again. Morgan Bentz through neutral ice, gains the blue line, has his puck poke checked off her stick. West Fargo United will have to retreat out of the offensive zone. 12:10 and counting to go. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Healing Touch Chiropractic, Go Promo, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, and Van Dam Chiropractic. 12 minutes to go here in regulation. 3-2 lead for the West Fargo United off a goal by Regan Bentz, the 8th grader. 27 seconds into the period. Buchert will touch up on that one to avoid the icing call. She'll scoot it in behind the net there for Maddie Glinke. Glinke will bring it back out. A nice skate interception there by CJ Mack. And that shot will get deflected into the back boards to the right side of the net. Come back to the point. Another shot. Looking for a rebound opportunity. Nobody there except white jerseys. And now the puck will escape all the way down to the other side. And that'll be fired into the near boards there by CJ Mack. Green Wave collect the puck at neutral ice, but it's taken away there by United, at least momentarily. Battle for the puck at the checkered line. 11 minutes to go here in the third period of play. Intercepted there by Ellis, who scored the second goal for the Green Wave. .10:39 and counting to go now. As United takes it away, and now we'll have a delayed penalty as West Fargo United will go on the power play as Buchert did not get a chance to get to the net. And United will have their third power play opportunity. They're 1 for 2. Going to the box for the Green Wave is Maggie Plant. And we'll see what the official call is. So it's another 2-minute power play here for West Fargo United. They scored with about 8 or so seconds remaining in that power play to start the third period of play. And we'll see if the Green Wave can kill off this penalty. Puck will come back to neutral ice. Morgan Bentz picks it up. Still have not heard an official call on the penalty. to Maggie Plant. Maggie, a freshman forward for the Green Wave. Minute 25 remains in the power play for West Fargo United. 9:51 and counting to go here in the third period of play. Green Wave on that power play for West Fargo United towards the end of the second period actually had a couple of opportunities shorthanded, but couldn't convert on that. And we'll see if they can put something like that together here. Another shot from the point deflected off the handle of the stick of Corbett into the near boards. And now they'll battle for it here on the near boards. West Fargo United will come away with it. In behind the net, there's Harlan. Harlan still with it, looking for a centering pass, but Corbett with her stick pushes it out of the way. West Fargo United will collect it here in neutral ice. Pass across the blue line, and now that one pass is going to be intercepted. And a nice deep move there by C.J. Mack as she moves into the offensive zone. Shot gets deflected by the stick of Buchert. 25 seconds to go in the power play for West Fargo United. Some nice skating there by, that is Maya Jarvis. And that one is going to be covered up by Corbett. She initially blocked the shot, then it went to her left went to her right, and she had to go to her right as well quickly to make sure that one stayed out of the goal. That leaves 12 seconds on the power play and 8:41 to go here in the third. As the draw will come to the glove side of Corbett. Green Wave checked out. West Fargo United will win it. Shot scoots a little bit wide left of the goal. And Green Wave trying to get it over the blue line there. And now the Green Wave are back at full strength. 8:25 and counting to go. Green Wave, time becoming less and less of a friend here. And another shot on goal for West Fargo United. I have shots on goal 27-20. So does the scoreboard here in the gym. Or in the arena, excuse me. Thinking basketball, thinking wrestling, thinking a save by Maddie Buchert. Stops the clock just inside of 8 minutes. Draw will come to the glove side of Buchert in the right face-off circle here as the Green Wave will get some new skaters onto the ice. Bring on a new line. They'll tack on another shot, too. They lead 28-8, or 28-20 is what I'm trying to say on that category. So far, they have outshot West Fargo 7-6 in the third period. 7:38 and counting. Battle for the puck near boards. Two players make that 3 Green Wave and 2 United players battling for it. Puck will skate down far corner. Skating after it, there's Courtney Doctor. 7:25 and counting to go as Doctor moves it out from behind her own net. Tried to get it onto the stick there, Peyton Harlan. Harlan lost it momentarily, but is able to advance it up on the far side there. I believe that's Maya Jarvis. Jarvis will dump it back through the legs there of Glinke. Back to neutral ice. 7:07 and counting to go here in the third period of play. Moving in and a shot deflected on its way to the net. There's a rebound opportunity, sort of. Not really a rebound, but picked up the loose change, I guess is a better way to say it. Skating up on it there is Glinke. Glinke will have it poke checked off her stick, and West Fargo United, Jarvis will pick it up. Jarvis with a shot that came right back to her stick. Second shot saved, and now off to the near boards. Picked up in neutral ice here by United's, that is Maya Jarvis. And now the other Jarvis to the other Jarvis. That was Zoe to Maya. Maya with a shot that got deflected there nicely by C.J. Mack to the left side of the goal. West Fargo United will control the puck. Another shot that goes wide right. Now picking it up in behind the net is Marin Harlan. Harlan will lose it. Back to Jarvis on the far side, and it's taken away. Green Wave have a 2-on-2 back the other way as they move in off sides. .6:10 to go. I love that song, but YouTube hates it. Neutral zone face-off here. Muted portions of our broadcast proudly presented by YouTube, the official hater of music at sporting events here on Magnitude Sports. 6 minutes to go here on the third period of play. East Grand Forks still looking for an answer here to the goal scored by the 8th grader Regan Bentz 27 seconds into the period. That is Bentz once again, who dumps it in behind the red line. East Grand Forks, West Fargo battling for it over on the far side, still in the far corner there. And that is Jillian Frost, one of the two Green Wave back there, battling for it. Shot will go wide left into the back boards. 5:33 and counting to go here in the third period of play. Picking it up in behind the net is Lainey Pesh, who had one of the assists on the goals. Pesh still has it momentarily. She's harassed and poke-checked off the puck there by West Fargo United's Regan Bentz. Now the Green Wave will try and bring it through neutral ice. They'll dump it in behind the red line. Green Wave will get a change. They'll get some new skaters onto the ice as trying to keep it pinned up is Maggie Plant over on the far side there for the Green Wave as we hit the 5-minute mark to go here in the third period of play. Battle in front. Trying to get it, there's Plant. Plant chips it, goes wide right. Four and a half to go here in the third period of play. Corbett will clear that one up. It'll be picked up by her teammate. She moves out from in behind her net, and the pass is intercepted. That is Olofsson. Olofsson got pushed in behind the net. Now the puck scoots loose here onto the near boards. Picked up on neutral ice there by Maya Jarvis. Inside 4 minutes to go. Jarvis enters into the neutrals, or the offensive zone, excuse me. Jarvis with a shot. That one goes a little bit off to the right side. I think that'll be counted as a shot, and it will. Shots on goal, 31-21 in favor of the Green Wave, but the Green Wave down by a goal, 3-2, and there's an icing call. Stopping the clock with 3:39 to go here in the first period, or third period of play. Green Wave 0 for 1 on the power play. West Fargo United 1 for 3 on power play opportunities. Just barely, though. They got it with about 8-7 seconds remaining in that second power play opportunity. Pass across the net, nobody home. Brendan will pick it up for the Green Wave and bring it up the near boards through neutral ice into the offensive zone. Drops it back there for Pesh. Pesh looking inside, and now it'll be picked up there by, I believe that was C.J. Mack, and it was. Taken away now by West Fargo. 3:17 and counting to go here in the third period of play. West Fargo will control it. They'll try and get it out of the zone, and they do. They get it up in neutral ice there onto the stick of Regan Bentz. Bentz pushed into the boards. I'm looking for an official's arm to go up, and it did not. That 100% looked like a check, and that is not allowed here in girls hockey. But the official was closer to that play than I was, so we'll go with that call. We respect all the calls made by officials here, even if we're not 100% sure if we agree with them or not. 2:37 and counting to go. And that one will be covered up. Oh, no, it was covered up momentarily, and West Fargo United said, let's play it. .2:15 and counting. An interception and looking for an opportunity. Bats it a little bit wide right there. I believe that is Kara Ellis. Back to the point. Shot on the way. Rebound opportunity in front, and it went wide right. Minute 57 to go as you crack the eggs on 2 minutes to go here in this third period of play. And the Green Wave certainly giving it all they got right now to try and tie this one up. Deflected off the stick there. DeHealy will go all the way back. DeHealy will chase after it. 1:37 to go here in the third period of play. Now it's Jarvis in behind the net with the puck. Looking for an opportunity, still has it. Brings it out to the point. Shot on the way, deflected off the back skate there. Kara Ellis into the back of the net. Green Wave will pick it up on the far boards. That's Plant. Plant will bring it through neutral ice, and now Green Wave will get a change with 1:17 remaining here in the third period of play. West Fargo United will pick it up here and bring it up along the near boards. Picked up by the Green Wave. Nice move there by C.J. Mack. Mack gets it onto the stick there. Brendan. Mack taken away there by United. And now on the far side, it's that's Emily Fuchs as we crack the egg on 1 minute to go here in regulation. It is now an empty net for the Green Wave. 6-on-5, 45 seconds to go. That one will ricochet behind the red line. Icing call stops the clock with 37 seconds exactly to go here, and the face-off will come down there after the Green Wave timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them and be right back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
All right, welcome back. East Grand Forks Green Wave timeout. 37 seconds to go. 3-2. Green Wave pulled their goalie right before the icing call. And they will send 6 right back out as the faceoff comes down here to the stick side of Maddie Buchert. .37 seconds to go. 6-on-5 for the Green Wave. Can they get a goal here? 30 seconds to go. Morgan Bentz now into the corner. West Fargo United trying to bring it out. Green Wave keeping it in. Nice job there on a diving stop by Pesh, but coming away with it. And now C.J. Mack takes it away. And now it's taken away. And the empty netter goal by Regan Bentz, the 8th grader, will seal it for West Fargo United. Regan Bentz with their second goal of the night, and they were 2 big ones. One to give them the lead and the other one to seal it. We'll see if they give an assist to anybody on that one. Oh, the Green Wave gave it all they got. They got nothing to hang their heads about here. I'm sure they would have loved to get a win tonight, but it's not going to happen tonight, barring some weird change of events. And that's your final score. West Fargo United 4, the East Grand Forks Green Wave 2. We'll add up some numbers here and come back, select our 3 stars of the game, and wrap this thing up from the West Fargo Sports Arena right after this timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Once again, your final score as the 2 teams salute each other. West Fargo United 4 and the Green Wave 2. Back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Fargo Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the 2-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back 3, number 12. He got it!
7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back here as we start our post-game show here. West Fargo United getting the win here over the East Grand Forks Green Wave by the final score of 4-2. Shots on goal, 33-23. Here's a look at your game summary as we'll pull up that final score for you. In the first period, it'd be C.J. Mack scoring for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. That goal was unassisted to make it 1-0 in favor of East Grand Forks. Green Wave would get a power play opportunity, but fail on it, and they'd be 0-1 on the power play, and 0-for-1 on the power play in the whole game for the night. That'd be the only scoring and only action at the as of the first period of play.
Shots were even at 9-9 for the United and Green Wave. We move ahead to the second. 8 seconds into the period, Peyton Harlan on an assist by Morgan Bentz makes it 1-1 to tie it up for West Fargo United. And then a couple minutes later, the girl who gets the assist would get the goal. Morgan Bentz assisted by Mia Jarvis to make it 2-1 in favor of West Fargo United. Still in the second period of play, a couple minutes after the Morgan Bentz goal, Kara Ellis for East Grand Forks would score, assisted by Lainey Pesh, to tie it up at 2-2. And that would be the end of the action for the second period of play. We'd have a power play that would carry over from the end of the second to the start of the third for West Fargo United. Shots on goal in the second period, 7-12 after 2 periods of play, 21-16 in favor of the Green Wave. And then we'd head into the third period of play, and 27 seconds into the period, with about 7 seconds remaining in the power play, Regan Bentz, the 8th grader for West Fargo United, would score the power play goal that was assisted by Peyton Harlan and Courtney Doctor to make it 3-2 in favor of West Fargo United. And then Green Wave would battle. They would actually pull their goalie late, and they had a lot of opportunities there, and they put a lot of pressure on West Fargo United, but they just couldn't get one past Madeline Buchert. And eventually Regan Bentz on an exchange between the red checkered line and the blue line on your left there, as you see it on your screen, in the same direction the Zamboni's going now. There'd be a couple of poke check steals off the puck, and the puck would exchange possessions for each team about 3 or 4 times in the matter of about 3 or 4 seconds. And eventually, Regan Bentz would come away with that final steal, that final poke check steal, and she would bury the empty netter to make it 4-2, and that would seal the deal here for West Fargo United. Shots on goal in the third period, 12-7 for a game total of 33-23. So once again, shots on goal look like this. 9-9 in the first period, 12-7 in the second period for the Green Wave, 12-7 in the third period for the Green Wave, for a game total of 33-23 in favor of the Green Wave. It's time now to select 3 stars of the game, and we could have gone many directions with this, but we're going to have 2 West Fargo United players, and we're going to have 1 player from East Grand Forks in our 3 stars of the game. And we're going to start with C.J. Mack as our 3rd star for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Scored that first goal unassisted, also had a lot of poke checks and a lot of great defensive play, including a little bit of, I think it was, let me double check, it was either her or Lainey Pesh. I couldn't see if it was 6 or 9, but right at the blue line here, she dived to try and keep the puck in the zone, which was just a few seconds before that exchange that led to the empty netter by Regan Bentz. But just a lot of great defensive play, put a lot of pressure as a defender, and a lot of shots on net, and a nice, well-played hockey game for C.J. Mack here for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Certainly going to give credit where credit is due there for East Grand Forks. Our second star of the game, Morgan Bentz. 1 goal, 1 assist. Morgan Bentz had the first goal the second goal in the second period to make it 2-1 in favor of West Fargo. She also assisted on the Peyton Harlan goal that tied it at 1-1. And then our first star of the game is going to go to the 8th grader for West Fargo United, Regan Bentz. 2 goals, no assists, including the game winner at the in the third period to make the score 3-2 on the power play goal. And then she buried that empty netter late. And Regan Bentz will be our first star of the game. So once again, your 3 stars of the game: C.J. Mack for the East Grand Forks Green Wave, Morgan Bentz for the West Fargo United, and Regan Bentz for West Fargo United. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. Once again, you can find us online, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You can order a DVD copy of this game from msportsnet.com/DVD. You can check out our game schedule. Tomorrow we'll have girls basketball for you. Barnesville and Osakis, if I'm saying that right. I think I am. I think I've heard it enough times now where I'm saying it right. But that'll be the debut for Osakis. I promise you I'll have it right tomorrow during the broadcast. So that game does not start at 6 a.m. It starts at 6 p.m. So a misprint there. We apologize for that. And then West Fargo and Fargo Davies in boys basketball. Kenley and Cody will have the call on that game. C game starting at 4:15 with JV to follow on the varsity to wrap it up. And then Jason and Lance will be in Perham for the wrestling triangular between the Yellow Jackets, Brainerd, and Minnewaska area. And that will start at 5 p.m. So we'll be plenty of action for you here on Magnitude Sports tomorrow. And you can dig deeper into that schedule at msportsnet.com/schedule. Also, under the on-demand button, you click on the word archives, you'll come to this screen here, and you will see all of our past broadcasts are available for an on-demand replay at your convenience. If it'll pop up here, I think it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Well, there we go. Now let's move on. See, now our website's starting to update a little bit there. So as soon as the word watch appears next to the game of your choice, you can click watch. It'll take you right to that YouTube video. We have about 700 videos on there, so we made it easy to get you to the one that you want to watch. And also, game recaps and other news-related stories about Magnitude can be found under the Stories button. And this is all at our brand new website that we launched on January 1st. Of 2021. We decided to leave the previous year in the previous year. So we'd certainly appreciate it if you were to check out our new website. If you haven't had a chance to do so yet, a lot of improvements and a lot of cool things happening at msportsnet.com. Once again, your final score here tonight, West Fargo United 4-2 goals scored by Regan Bentz, and Green Wave with goals scored by CJ Mack as well as Kara Ellis in the second period. And those are your scores for tonight's game here on Magnitude Sports. Until tomorrow, I'll be in Barnesville. We'll have a crew in Perham. We'll have a crew at West Fargo. Whichever game you decide to watch, one of us will talk to you then here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.